will get started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rebels offense will take the first swing of the game. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good, he is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Myers. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. On second down, he'll fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're setting up the screen.
Now, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. He looks that one in nicely. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Collins. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Meyer. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Rebels!
Touchdown.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Fellas, few programs ooze history quite like Notre Dame and Michigan, and we've got an early clue on who might be coming out on top. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Got his man. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It's caught. They get him down after he makes the catch. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They move the tight end all over. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Utes are moving quickly down the field.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, 1st down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking for space. It's Manning. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Reads it, fires complete. Tackle is made after the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Never a doubt. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Payne. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Pulled and finds his man on the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Motion from the offense. To throw, it's Myers. Might be looking to run. At the 45, on his way. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll try to pop the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Skips away from pressure. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Moving away from pressure. Across the 25, he's got room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. To the air, it's Meyer. Escapes trouble. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The Hawkeyes have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 7 over Northwestern. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Using his legs, it's Manning. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to run for it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
UNLV 13, Utah 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They'll throw it on first down. Still looking on the move. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Scanning the field, it's Myers. Takes the easy one to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And now on second down for this offense. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They'll throw it on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the air, it's Meyer. Extending the play. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Just trucks through it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he's playing That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's Beal.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Utes will hustle to the line.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to...
And he's running in the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Beal. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utah! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over Maryland.
Off the play fake on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Myers. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They want to just keep throwing it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He's going for a big play downfield. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Quick catch on 3rd down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Utes! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to pass. It's Meyer. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback extends the play. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Beal. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pressure coming. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
And the Utes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. To the air, it's Myers. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Still on his feet at the 45. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide.
And he's got it inside the 10. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5.
On the play. First and goal, UNLV.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, UNLV. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 29.
Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air and getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Molly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
To the air, it's Meyer. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On the move, it's Price. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. A 3rd down try for the offense. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Parrish. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
And the Utes will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A sky-high punt. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. He's got his man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Myers. Got it set up on the outside. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rebels want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Looking for a crease. It's Price. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, look out! Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
UNLV.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, open.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Looking for room. It's Manning. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Buys a little extra time. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Utah! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Western Kentucky.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Dances away from the heat. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. Complete. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Looking to move it through the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Snap in the shotgun. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. So they march the ball 41 yards on that drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to get to it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He'll pull it down. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Hold it. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.